Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and graduating students. Our ceremony will be commencing sharp in just a few minutes. I'd ask that all graduating students take their seats along with their guests as well. We'll be commencing very shortly. Thank you very much.
State-of-the-art campuses, over 120,000 graduates, ranked in the top 5% of universities in the world. Welcome to Griffith. Here at Griffith, there's a saying, when you know more, you can do more. And through world-class research, lecturers and facilities, and by challenging convention, we're living it out every day. With 38 research centres and institutes, we're taking the challenges of the 21st century head-on, and the best researchers
attract the best students. Students who understand that the world needs forward thinking and new ideas. It's why we're one of the most dynamic universities in the world.
It's a success story built on thousands of success stories. Because whether it's around the corner or around the world, Griffith graduates and researchers are shaping the future.
I sought the knowledge that would help me
Oxford on a Rhodes Scholarship.
Of the smallest things to make the biggest difference.
what I know for the big picture.
And the best thing is, we're continually growing, innovating and building new facilities.
So how does a geotechnical engineer like me,
Or a finance executive like me,
know all this?
because we're Griffith graduates and proud of it.
Griffith University, when you know more, you can do more.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Griffith University graduation ceremony for graduates of Griffith Health. Today's ceremony is a celebration of our students' achievements, and we would like you to support each student as they have their award presented. We would also ask that you show your support for our graduates by remaining in your seats throughout the ceremony and turning off mobile phones. In a few moments, the graduation ceremony will commence with a procession of dais and staff parties. I will signal to you when you are to rise and request that you remain standing until all members of the stage party are seated. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Lenine Ford AC will now address us.
Professor Ian O'Connor, our Vice Chancellor and President of the University, Dr. John Kearney, OAM, members of the University Council, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduates. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land upon we meet this afternoon and pay my respect to their elders, past and present, extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. For 1,000 years, it's been one of the great and enduring customs for all universities to gather as a body to confer academic awards on their graduates. All human societies recognize rites of passage where the stages that individuals go through in their lifetimes are celebrated. Now, these stages are significant not just to the individuals concerned, but also because the changes they celebrate symbolize renewal and a hope that the new generation will strengthen the whole society. These are not just idle thoughts or platitudes. So on behalf of the Council of Griffith University, I extend a welcome to this celebration of achievement and to witness the conferral of academic awards. We're delighted to have with us this afternoon Dr. John Kearney, OAM, who's generously agreed to give the occasional address. We live, as the saying goes, in interesting times, and I don't mean just politically, but the last few years have seen some very significant growth in the numbers of students in universities here in Australia, driven by recognition that it is only through having a highly educated society will we be able to compete in a very competitive world. This so-called demand-driven student enrollment system came as the result of a review of the Australian higher education led by Denise Bradley in 2008. The system led to large increases in participation in higher education, with many older students entering the system as well as students of high ability but restricted opportunity from cohorts for whom the idea of a university education would once have been completely foreign. The logic of increasing education participation is inescapable. There is no longer any argument about the economic importance of a highly educated population and a high-quality education system. These arguments are self-evident. But it is why developing countries place so much emphasis on building their education systems, for which China is a standout example, and why developed countries like Australia seek to preserve and extend their domestic student capacity and their ability to attract the large and growing numbers of mobile international students. Success in global competition is a function of innovation and intellectual flexibility, and these in turn are functions of sophisticated education systems and general student achievement. Equally, the logic of the policy intent to open participation in higher education to cohorts from low SES and Indigenous backgrounds, for example, who would never previously have considered higher education as an achievable goal, is equally compelling and long-standing. So today, you graduates hear not just as the outcome of some grand nation planning building plan, but because you yourselves sought the challenge and the advantage of a university degree. I would ask you to consider just one thing today as you accept your degree. It's that you see it not just as a passport to a better job or higher income, but as your passport to a far richer intellectual and social life. And importantly, it gives you a passport to making a better society than we older generations have made of it so far. Given the magnitude of the challenges the world faces today, this is again neither an idle thought nor a platitude. These challenges are real, and they are upon us now. But one of the lessons we all learn is that none of us can achieve everything on our own. So on behalf of the graduates, I'd like to thank the families and the friends who are here today and those that haven't been able to be here, the university's academic and administrative staff, and all the others who've contributed to and reinforced your success. This support is something you should seek and cherish. As you move through life, there will be many generous mentors on the way. If you're wise enough, you'll recognize them. For you, our graduates, today is a celebration of many years of hard work and study. I know that, and I'm very proud to see so many of you here this afternoon, and my warmest congratulations to all of you on your achievement. And now that you know more and you can do more, don't forget, as you go through the next stages of your life, don't forget Griffith University. We value your contributions of our alumni. We look forward to your continued association with us in the years ahead, and I hope you will keep in touch, and we will be proudly watching you as you move through in brilliant careers and wonderful successes in life. Thank you very much. I'll now call on the Dean to present the graduates who are going to receive their awards at this ceremony.
Chancellor. Professor Tony Perkins from Griffith Health.
Chancellor, I present graduates from the Centre for Learning Futures who are to receive awards for the following degree programs. Graduate Certificate in Higher Education, John Stores. Chancellor, I present graduates from Griffith Health who are to receive awards from the following degree programs. Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Veronica A. Maya. Jessica Benton. Diana Berkman. Matthew Blake. Emily Brewer. Patrick Brown. Jason Bulmer. Elise Dunn. Tia Ellison. Marley Green. Michael Gregg. Danica Harrison. Alexandra Hawthorne. Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the Biomedical Science Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Lauren Head. Courtney Jackett. Madeline Jennings. Madison Kelly. Kemya Kiazod. Lok Hek Tong. Natalie Lang. John Lee. Cassandra Miller. Tara Mulroy. Masaichiru Oi. Lisa Rose Orovich. Madison Orr. Bianca Robinson. Jake Russell. Clayton Shiberis. Masaki Takakawa. Emery Tarbit. Claire Tiho. Georgia Willis. Bethany Wilson. Naomi Wong. Ying Chen Zhao. Bachelor of Biomedical Science with Class 1 Honours, Madeline Cox. Gemma Diesel. Fleur McCleary. Fabian Ring. Bachelor of Biomedical Science with Class 2A Honours. Chancellor, the following graduate has also been awarded the Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Isabella Bilkowski. Bachelor of Biomedical Science with Class 1 Honours Accelerated, Julian Fang. Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the University Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement, Robert Gavarandich. Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the University Medal and the Biomedical Science Honours Accelerated Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement, Michael Lusick. Brody Mallard. Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the University Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement, Madison Taylor. Bachelor of Biomedical Science with Class 2A Honours Accelerated, Daniel Wilson. Bachelor of Health Science, Bianca Amiot. Brooke Bailey. Katie Bamford. James Davis. Helen Louise Davis. Irene Decker. Gina Garson. William Howcroft Cramp. Emma Johnson. Caitlin Larson. Alexander Liu. Timothy Mason. Mariah Nelson. Justin Pyrog. Terry Redman. Matthew Sabich. Christopher Steedman Tunstall. Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the Health Science Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Susanna Taraga. Ashley Van Stitt. Michael Cepeda. Bachelor of Health Science with Class 1 Honours, Anthea Brunt. Bachelor of Medical Science, Ivan Bashik. Sebastian Carrasco. Elizabeth Dimitriou. Joel Heaton. Joshua Maletsky. Andrew McMahon. Bassem Murad. Mohammed Naj. Tanvir Raymond. Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, Christian Allen. Thomas Anderson. Rodney Archie. Tess Askill. Elizabeth Aston Jones. Timothy Asquith. Elise Ayres. Christina Balaba. Matthew Balsarek. Robert Barban. Sarah Barbie. Timothy Beckman. Tanya Billing. Thomas Boozy. Christopher Bradhurst. Scott Burdon. Fiona Burnell. Daniel Caruana. Si Yan Salian Chan. Chol Kang Ho. Belinda Clark. Jessica Cook. Monique Cook. Jonathan Davis. George Denby. Chow Do. Alistair Dine. Philippa Edwards. Nubuaki Endo. Daniel Foe. Bale Ferris. Anthony Frote. Huma Forathan. Thomas Francis. Gillian Gallagher. Alexander Gilbert. Samuel Giles. Tony Gerges. Timothy Graves. Sheldon Hall. Jessica Harvey. Lauren Heath. Ashley Heron. Bronwyn Hitton. Asha Jacobson. Hawken Jacobson. Carly James. Tamara Johansson. Jodie Lee Johnson. Avril Johnston. Carly Jones. Christelle Kemmerling. Mitchell Kehoe. Brenda Lai. Cheng Lu. Emma Lowe. Daniel Lu. Jared Maidley. Jessica Madsen. Patrick Manley. Margaret Mansbridge. Luke Mansfield. Claire McAllister. Jennifer McAuliffe. Claire McDonald. Steve McElroy. Natasha Mealy. Rachel Moore. Ashley Morgan. Hannah Mullins. Samantha Natamaja. Lynn Nguyen. Lyndon Knopfs. Alexander O'Hanlon. Clinton Orth. Angeline Papacek. Jonathan Parker. Adrian Peters. Michael Pfeffer. Tian Pham Nguyen. Jed Pitt. Grace Linnell Polong. Suzanne Poolgrain. Jonathan Quinn. Aditi Rai. Anthony Rawlinson. Jaslyn Reid. Naomi Richmond. Karen Rogers. Timothy Rogers. Bobby Rawlinson. Susanna Rossotti. Matthew Rule. Susan Scott. Wesley Sharrock. Nicholas Charong. Naveen Singh. Pavel Suvala. Jessica Stewart. Nicholas Tellum. Winston Ty. Natalie Tierney. Samantha Tiley. James Tong. Stephanie Tran. Stuart Yaw. Benjamin Wakefield. Brittany Wakefield. Robert Wallace. Moira West. Stephanie Whelan. James Willard Jones. Robin Williams. Lauren Wilson. Jordan Young. Reese Youngberg. Kathy Zhang. Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery with Class 1 Honours. Chancellor, the following graduates have been awarded the University Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Meredith Blackmer. Thomas Chalk. Jennifer Fleming. Stephen Guy. Louise Harold. Alice Hawes. David Hill. Laurie McLaughlin. Gemma O'Leary. Adam Stewart. Chancellor, that concludes the first presentation of graduates from Griffith Health.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Coda Strings Trio from Griffith University's Queensland Conservatorium. Chancellor, Professor Tony Perkins from Griffith Health will resume the presentation of graduates.
Chancellor, I present graduates from Griffith Health who are to receive the following awards. Bachelor of Oral Health in Dental Science, Michael Baker. Georgia Bottomley. Kaylee Odiono. Albion Huong. Yuani James Huang. Jonathan John. Daewee Lee. Sitra Mokhtarani. Maxwell Moody. Tuhid Nasir. Nicole O'Keefe. Scott Preston. Mina Farid Sadrisk. Michael Schenkel. Jill Sagawa. Lisa Smith. Timothy Stewart. Corona Temp. Xavier Vale. Bachelor of Oral Health in Dental Technology, Eric Chen. Kate Dubois. Joshua Height. Shavaria Jagori. Michael Joseph. Hannah Newbury. Kathleen New. Josephine Nygren. Ryan Smith. Shay Starkey. Elaine Steele. Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the Oral Health and Dental Technology Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Zilin Zun. Lauren Tolley. Bachelor of Oral Health and Dental Technology, post-registration. Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the Oral Health in Oral Health Therapy Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Catherine Pinilla. Bachelor of Oral Health in Oral Health Therapy, Dasha Kidikova. Jamil Knight. Penelope Richards. Alex Sickless. Graduate Diploma of Dentistry, Claire Abraham. Nikita Aurora. David Attia. Paul Bowie. Simon Campbell. Derek Chan. Upika Chandrawarta. Victor Chang. Chancellor, the following graduate has been awarded the Bachelor of Oral Health and Dental Science with Class 1 Honours, Emily Chan. Kathy Chen. Amita Kaur-Parampu. Megan Collins. Zen D'Souza. Michael Daniel. Ankita Deshpane. David Duong. Caitlin Egan's. George L. Ruhib. Kaylee Etheridge. Chancellor, the following graduate has also been awarded the Bachelor of Oral Health in Dental Science with Class 2A Honours. Christine Farrelly. Heidi Folkard. Sophia Frankham. Lily Furness. Ryan Go. Depthika Healy. Alexandra Herbert. Georgia Hogg. Koka Huang. Stephen Humphrey. Simone Hin. Kestrel Imamura. Nirikisha Jacob. Da Zhongji. Christopher Jones. Chancellor, the following graduate has also been awarded a Bachelor of Oral Health in Dental Science in Class 1 Honours and the University Medal for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Leanne Just. Ramandeep Kaur. Sipa Kasami Manshadi. Esther Bora Kim. Chancellor, the following graduate has also been awarded a Bachelor of Oral Health in Dental Science with Class 1 Honours. Yul Kim. Tara Lagos. Lee Ki Lei. Steve Lee. Hyen Koo Lim. Hanteo Lee Koo. Erica Livermore. Milana Milevska. Seeth Musa. Yashanta Naika. Kaylin Naidu. Sarah Ning. Heidi North. Liam Pearce. Danuka Pereira. Chancellor, the following graduate has also been awarded the Bachelor of Oral Health in Dental Science with Class 1 Honours. Jessica Peters. Carmen Thun. Shalani Payasena. Phoebe Pullen. Nilufa Aliabadi. Jessica Rain. Chancellor, the following graduate has also been awarded the Bachelor of Oral Health in Dental Science with Class 1 honours. Helen Ramoff. Sarah Reid. Timothy Renison. Andrew Robinson. Pooja Shah. Tom Shale. Rakshia Sharma. Adiyaya Shukla. Chancellor, the following graduate has also been awarded the Bachelor of Oral Health and Dental Science with Class 1 honours. Emma Skirman. Rhiannon Salter. Rowan Sully. Caitlin Tyndale. Madeline Townsend. Annabelle Wallace. Thomas Warhope. Erasha Weerasinga. Julian Way. Anna Williams. Jeffrey Shaw. Jeffrey Yare. Jessica Yo. Master of Clinical Dentistry and Implantation Dentistry, Nael Ayad. Iwana Pisa. Master of Dental Technology in Prosthetics, Alberto da Silva Cajalvo. Ernie Gallen. Angus McDougall. Chancellor, I will now present doctoral candidates for Griffith Health. Carlos A. Bonilla's thesis examined identification of common tumour suppressor genes in non-Hodgkinson lymphoma. Chancellor, I present Dr. Carlos A. Bonilla. Chancellor, Emily Camilleri's thesis examined the transcriptional role of FOXP1 in non-Hodgkinson lymphoma. Chancellor, I present Dr. Emily Camilleri. Chancellor, Gang Lau's thesis examined the controlled release of growth factors from microsphere scaffolds for osteogenesis. Chancellor, I present Dr. Gang Lau. Chancellor, Bushra Nahir's thesis examined identifying envirogenomic signatures for predicting the clinical outcomes of Crohn's disease. Chancellor, I present Dr. Bushra Nazir. Chancellor, Marina Stanik's thesis examined targeting breast tumour initiating cells with vitamin E analogues. Chancellor, I present Dr. Marina Stanik. Doctor of Clinical Dentistry. Belinda Hasgawa's thesis examined nanostructured scaffolds permitting delivery of cells necessary for in vivo bone formation. Chancellor, I present Dr. Belinda Hasagawa. Doctor of Clinical Dentistry. Miriam Lee's thesis examined the result of animal studies comparing two grafting materials utilised for bone preservation following extraction of teeth. Chancellor, I present Dr. Miriam Lee. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from Griffith Health.
Chancellor, I now take great pleasure in inviting Mr. David Hill to present the student address.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor and President, university staff, family, friends and fellow graduates. It is a great privilege to speak today on behalf of this graduating cohort and to reflect on what has been a significant chapter in our lives. Reflecting on this chapter as a collective group disguises the fact that our individual experiences up until this point have been unique. We each have endured our own challenges and have our own stories to share. However, despite our individual journeys, today we emerge sharing a common bond as 2013 graduates of Griffith University. We emerge with more than just a few letters added to the end of our name, or for some, a new title. The education we have received from Griffith University and the adversities we have overcome along the way, whether that was stressful exams, countless tutorials or strict deadlines, has made us into stronger, more knowledgeable, more resilient and more capable individuals. Graduation is one of those strange junctures in your life where you're torn between the joy of your memories and the excitement for your future. So today, while it is important to reflect on who we have become, it is also important to consider who we can become. As health graduates, we are in a privileged position where we have the ability to make a direct and tangible difference to the lives of others, whether that's on the operating table, in a dental surgery, or in the laboratory. We must be good stewards for the education for which we have been fortunate enough to receive. But at the same time, we must be mindful that our education does not conclude here today. Now that we know more, we must do more. We are graduating at a challenging time for global healthcare, with over 5 billion people worldwide lacking adequate access to healthcare, and the other 2 billion facing relentlessly rising costs. The world urgently requires a fundamentally different and sustainable way of providing healthcare. As new graduates, we are well equipped to meet these challenges and to provide a prosperous and sustainable future for our world. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, today is a time to acknowledge those who have helped make this experience possible. Parents, partners, family and friends, thank you for your patience, your support and your sacrifices. Stressful exam periods often bring out the worst in people, so thank you for never losing hope in us. To the Griffith University staff, thank you for your guidance, your inspiration and your commitment. I encourage each of my fellow graduates to make their gratitude obvious to those that deserve it in their own way. To my fellow graduates, we have stressed together, laughed together, learned together and partied together. Today, we graduate together. The hard work has paid off and today is our day, so enjoy it. Now, as often is the case with celebrations, there are gifts involved. So, Chancellor, on behalf of the class of 2013, I'm pleased to present you with a donation to support the Students' Future Fund. We hope this will benefit future students in need at Griffith University and help uphold the fine traditions of this institution. Thank you and good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Ian O'Connor.
Thank you, David, for that truly inspiring student address, and thank you for presenting the class gift on behalf of the graduating class. Chancellor, we're privileged this afternoon to hear from Dr. John Carney, OAM. Since graduating from the University of Melbourne with a Bachelor of Medicine and a Bachelor of Surgery with honours in 1975, he has established himself as a leading ophthalmologist with extensive experience throughout Australia and overseas. In addition to the specialist services provided at the Gold Coast Eye Clinic, he founded in 1984, Dr. Carney is committed to helping patients in disadvantaged and in third world communities. As a co-founder of the East Timor Eye Program, he has conducted numerous surgical training programs in Papua New Guinea, Micronesia, Tonga and Vanuatu. He has also worked with the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Health Services on the Gold Coast, in Western Australia and the Northern Territory as part of the National Trachoma and Eye Health programs established by Dr. Fred Hollows. In 2006, Dr. Carney was awarded a Medal of the Order of Australia in recognition of his service to the community, particularly through the provision of specialist medical services in Australia, the Pacific region and East Timor, and to medicine as an ophthalmologist. Dr. Carney is also deeply committed to the higher education sector, where he has given generously of his time as a team leader in ophthalmology at both the Griffith and Bond University medical schools. As a member of the Griffith University's Gold Coast Advisory Council since May 2008, he's been a strong supporter of the university and keenly interested in our initiatives and to provide high-quality education opportunities for the Gold Coast region. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Dr. John Carney, OAM.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, academic colleagues, parents and friends, and graduates. I have enjoyed being the teacher of many of you, and now I enjoy even more being your colleague. I can see you all sitting there next to your peers, with your loved ones nearby in the hall today. Your university has asked me to share some of my life and challenges with you. Here I'm accompanied and supported by my wife, Yelena. Thank you. And of course, I wouldn't be here without the same support that you have. Loved ones, family, friends, and colleagues. They guided me through the times of darkness and distraction to my joyous vocation as a health practitioner and ophthalmologist. Melbourne University Medical School was my alma mater. It was invigorating and fun with Aussies and the children of post-war industrial people from Europe and Asia in the 70s. The Vietnam War and the hippie movement were in full swing, and I survived these times by focusing on my studies, as you've had to do for the last few years. Being involved at Griffith University, you can't avoid one of the very big tenets, part of the mission of Griffith University, which is social justice. And that brings me to one of my interests at university, which was the United Nations Association. It was a time of striving to get over the terrible times of World War II and Nazism. And during my time there, we were involved in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. We would discuss that and its implications for Australia. That was a declaration formed by a committee. The chairman was Eleanor Roosevelt, whose husband was the US President. This declaration, though, includes responsibility to your community. Responsibility is the flip side of the human rights coin. And I'm sure you will take that to heart, because declarations of human rights mean nothing unless there's someone to execute it. And you haven't been given the tools to make a difference to your community here, to your community in the rest of Australia, to all other Australians, whatever their colour, and to the rest of the world in your own way. So take on that, embrace that responsibility and make a difference. The time at university was similar to yours, with different tools. We did dissection like you do. We did our physiology on cats and rats, but fortunately not elephants. The internship year in Melbourne was followed by a stint as the doctor in a small hospital in Papua New Guinea. We only had ether for anaesthesia and oxygen, so we weren't doing any cautery. So we got very good at tying off bleeding vessels. Then I came back to the Royal Brisbane Hospital and started eye training, because in New Guinea there were no eye services where I was. And that was quite a challenge, seeing blind patients come through, and I couldn't do very much about it. And I'm sure that you, in your own ways and your experience, will come across situations which are inadequate. It is a challenge, but I challenge you to overcome those obstacles and make a difference. At the Royal, when I was training, of course, we didn't have intraocular lenses, we didn't have lasers, we didn't have vitrectomies, we weren't doing refractive surgery. All those things have come through in my professional lifetime. And the same changes you'll be facing. You'll have to change your techniques, your instrumentation, your drugs, as more and more are being discovered, including many at our own university here. When you're making a difference, whether that's in your own practice, in the hospital, here or elsewhere, share your joy with your family. Share your vocation with your family. That will sow the seeds for the next generation. I can remember my father, who was a lawyer, taking me to Aboriginal settlements in Victoria and involving us over the dinner table about changes to the constitution in New Guinea and the first land rights in New Guinea. Share that with your families, and you'll never know where those seeds will sprout. I now wish to share some particular aspects of our vocation as health practitioners. You're seeing the patients as individuals first, not a case. I'm sure that's been driven home to you. Don't forget primum non nocere, which means first do no harm, or we used to use the expression of masterful inattention. Unless you're going to make a big difference to the patient and the benefits far outweigh the risks. Or, if you don't know what to do, stay your hand and explain that to the patient. The patients know that we are limited in what we can do in medicine even today. Establish a good relationship with your patient. Roy Rogers was an actor in the US many years ago. And his epitaph read, "I never met a man I didn't like." I challenge you to like all the people you come across, whether it's your team, with the nurses, the paramedics, the secretaries. Make a good team. Because if you have a good team, who benefits? It's the patient. The patient feels much more secure with a good team, and you're going to produce much better results in caring for that patient. remember to use your 5 traditional senses of smell, sight, hearing, taste and touch, and contemplate before you come to any action, before you order any tests. 3/4 of the time, you've got a fair idea of what's going on before you even order any tests if you've taken a good history and done a good examination. Trust your judgment and use the tests appropriately. But that listening also sets you up to manage that particular individual, because by listening to the individual, you will appreciate some of their fears and foibles and where they're really coming from. Ask how they feel at the end of your consultation about your plan of treatment, and you may be very well surprised at the answer. It's an open-ended question and allows the patient to explore their fears and anxieties and misunderstandings. I find that, towards the end of a consultation, the most useful question. Don't disparage other health practitioners. You're shooting yourself in the foot. It's not worth it. If someone's done a really good job in caring for the patient, recognise that. It's all about building the trust of the patient in the health system, because it's without trust you will never get a very good therapeutic result. Makes a big difference. Be collegiate in your team. You may have trained separately from the other people on the team, the nurses, the physios, secretaries and so on, but you'll be practicing together. Recognise their skills and experience, which for the first few years will far exceed yours, and they will get information from the patient you'll never get. You're in the white coat, you will hear what the patient wants to tell you. They will often tell things to the nurses and other staff which are really important in having a good end result. Be focused in your professional work. Keep your personal and political views personal, and you will achieve more lasting health objectives, and they will outlast the politics of the day. Your vocation is for life. Don't let politics get in the way. Sure, use politics to help you achieve your ends and your health objectives. Be proud of our university, like I am of my College of Ophthalmologists. A couple of my mentors were the atheist Fred Hollows and the priest Frank Flynn. They worked together to promote the delivery of eye care services to Aborigines in Central Australia. They were a very potent combination. They were good friends and worked together for many years. In our university here, you have some wonderful figures to whom you can look up to, and I would like to think they'll be examples for you as Griffith graduates in your future careers. People like Professor Alfred Lamb, doing wonderful work on the genetics of oral cancer. Professor Michael Good, who is doing wonderful work in the area of malaria treatment and about to have some trials that will transform a terrible disease in New Guinea and other developing countries. Then Griffiths on migraine, Alan Cripps on upper respiratory tract infection, which was one of the terrible plights of children in Papua New Guinea and East Timor. Mark von Itzstein, the director of the Glycomics Institute, looking at more drugs for antimicrobial treatment. Our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Ian O'Connor, has been raising the standard of our university to an international level of which you can all be very proud. Paul Tayson, who's protecting our crown jewels. You know what the Australian crown jewels are? That's our rock art. It's older and more prolific than any other rock art in the world. And that research and preservation is being done in our university. The law school has a very strong social justice program. Engineering had the first environmental engineering degree in the country. And in the arts, we have Professor Lisa Gastine, who is training our opera singers for tomorrow. Be joyous in your scholarship with its 4 tenets of learning, teaching, research and practice. And if your patient doesn't feel better when they walk out that door, you haven't done your job. You can care for the patient even if you can't cure them. Make sure you work that journey of disease with them. Make them feel that you care for them, and they might even get better in spite of your efforts. If you have half as much fun as I'm having and have had, you're in for a great and fulfilling journey for a lifetime. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. John Carney, for that both very thoughtful and very inspiring address. Thank you for sharing your experience and your years of professional practice. I think there's a couple of really key messages that one can take out of your address today, messages which are so important for our graduates. But for me, the core message was a message about taking responsibility, a responsibility which you've earned through your studies, a responsibility to share the knowledge that you have, to share the skills and to share your professional commitments. Now, what's really interesting about Dr. Carney's address today, he gave you that message, but this is a man who's actually lived that life, a man who's given extraordinarily generously to his profession, who's highly skilled, very dedicated practitioner, but throughout the whole period of his professional life, he's been deeply committed to giving back to the community. And in that, he's an extraordinary role model for our graduates. Dr. John Carney, OAM, you have made this graduation ceremony particularly special, and I invite you all again to show your appreciation. Chancellor, we've reached that point in the ceremony where we must bid farewell to our graduates. Graduates, today's ceremony and your graduation marks a formal recognition of your educational achievements. It's a milestone rather than an end point in your relationship with Griffith University and your ongoing journey of learning. We appreciate the bond that is forged with our graduates through many years of working together, and we welcome your ongoing involvement in your university. As a Griffith graduate, you're a lifelong and valued member of our community. You join an international network of Griffith alumni who are making significant contributions to their profession and to their local, national and international communities. We look forward to hearing of your achievements in the years ahead as you strive to make a difference to the world that we all share. So, Chancellor, it just remains for me to join with you in congratulating the Griffith graduating class of 2013.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is now concluded. When the music begins, please rise and remain standing in your place as the dais procession and the graduates retire. Thank you.
Thank you.